All right, guys, welcome to ISM 600 Group Project. This is exciting. I just got the email from Professor Dixon that you guys needed a schedule for the semester. That was an oversight on my part. I apologize. I will get that to you right away. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about the ISM 600 Group Project. So, project requirements. All right. First, let me start off by saying online group projects can be a challenge. I do realize this. Unfortunately, this is the nature of the job. Being a security consultant or an IT consultant, period, you're going to do much of your work and collaboration online. You are going to use mediums such as chat. You are going to use email. You're going to use Skype. You're going to use texting. You are going to use phone, of course. You're going to use conference calls. You are going to use these things a lot because it saves the organization money. Okay, now when the client is being billed, well then, and they want you on site, it really is their preference. They may say, okay, I do want you on site. I want to see you every week. I want to see you 3 days a week. Then they will pay for you to fly out there. But if you're planning and you're organizing and you're doing things on the company's dime, on the consulting company's dime, the consulting company you work for, they're going to want to do things at the least cost. So coordinating online is the least cost, and you will be doing a lot of this. So let's go ahead and start with status reports. This is normal. You are going to provide your supervisor with status reports weekly. So what happens is you may have a check-in meeting with your group or your team every week to see where everybody's at with their delegated responsibility. Now, the group leader will run the meetings. Then you were told to assign different roles. So I recommend you definitely have a group leader because that person's going to be responsible for delegating all of the work based on the outline that I provided you in the assignment. Okay, next you'll want to have a recorder, someone that basically is keeping some loose minutes of the report, that is responsible for maybe typing up a brief summary of what happened, including if you guys are doing a chat session or if you're doing email, including the copy and pasted conversations that you guys did into those emails. And the way I want you to post your status reports is in the journal entries that I've created for you in your group project links. So if you have any questions about the status reports, give me a call, let me know. I will be looking for these weekly, starting in week 3. I think I would double check that. I think I have important dates, and let's see, since we're on this now. Status reports are due weekly from week 4 until the end of week 9. So I'll be looking for status reports starting in week 4. All right, so your project charter, that was your assignment this week. I gave you a template that you could use. You did not have to use that template. I would like for all your deliverables to be professional looking and uniform. So whatever design that you come up with, just make sure that all of your deliverables have that same look and uniformity. Your project charter should basically include your group members and who is assigned what role. And I did describe those roles to you in the group project assignment breakdown under project charter. So you'll want to have a group leader, and that's the supervisor role, or this is the owner of the project. Which you're all owners of this project because all of you are getting the same grade. Nobody's going to get more or less of a grade. There are going to be 360-degree evaluations on this, meaning everybody's going to evaluate everybody's work on this project. So the recorder is the person that does all the status reports and ensures that they are posted into the journal entries on time. And on time means Sunday, 11:59 p.m. of that week. Then I had technical writer and reviewer. So I think technical writer would probably be the better role here since there's only 3 people in a group. This person is just simply the technical person. They're not writing the paper. They are basically piecing everything together, making sure that all the technical elements are in place. It's APA formatted. There's no errors, spelling errors, that everything is flows, the styles flow, the font is all the same. They also make sure the PowerPoint is in the correct order. They place everybody's slides together. They are the final person that goes over all the technical formatting of the paper and the PowerPoint, ensuring everything is just ready to go. Okay, so that's all I'm looking for you this week on the project. And that's just to clarify, that's for week 2. All right, so your final report, if you'll look in your project assignment, you will have a more detailed breakdown of the outline that I provided to you. Looking through my papers here. The basics of the final report are the organizational background, the business impact analysis, and IT policies. So the reason we're starting the project report so early is that my goal or the objective is to go over these things throughout the semester, and then when we go over them and learn about them, in turn, you guys are working on them for your report. So, a little bit of a reinforcement there. You're working on it, and then you're doing the practical assignment and applying the knowledge that you just learned to something that you would do in the real world as a consultant or a security consultant. Excuse me, I know I seem a little distracted. I'm looking for the paper that I printed out, and I am unable to locate it at the moment. Okay, moving on. Grading breakdown. Okay, so we have the paper, the final deliverable will be 100 points. That's including all of the policies, the BIA, and the organizational background. Then your project charter, which you will turn into me this week, is 25 points. The work breakdown structure, oh, I did skip that. Excuse me. Let's go back to that. The work breakdown structure. Okay, so your functional roles, which you're defining in your project charter, are different than the roles you're going to define in the WBS. Now, WBSs can become quite complex. So you're going to learn that in project management. This WBS does not have to be complex. I simply want the person, the part of the outline they were assigned, or the part of the assignment they were assigned, when it is due to the group leader. Okay? And then that's basically about it. I just want to know what pieces of the assignment are assigned to who and when it is due into the group leader. So I need that in a table format. That's due in week 3. Okay, so 25 points for the WBS, and then the group status report is 10 points each week. So that comes up to we start in week 4, end in week 9. That's about 50 points. So that's pretty substantial. All right, your groups. We have group 1, and I mentioned this in the intro video. Christopher Harness, Eric Mundis, Ariel Sutton, Randy Fry, Justin Haynes, Jalen Smith. And I apologize if I said anyone's name incorrectly. All right, we have important dates. So, project charter due this week, October 19th, 11:59 p.m. Status reports are due weekly from week 4 until the end of week 9. So I only need one project charter, and the group leader can go ahead and submit that to me. I will put a link for that to be sent up under all information or uploads. Anything that needs to be submitted will be under the group project folder. Status reports are due weekly from week 4 until the end of week 9. The work breakdown structure is due next Sunday. Final report and PowerPoint are due at the end of week 10. And then in your syllabus, we're supposed to have a presentation. So we will talk about the presentation a little later and see what dates work for everybody. This is supposed to be in person, which I think will be exciting because we'll all get to meet each other and you get to see a face and not just a voice and hear my crazy voice on, on YouTube or on these videos. All right, next slide is your resources. So, your textbook, obvious resource. The Woodburn Graphics case study, I did not have that uploaded, so I did upload that on Tuesday, thanks to a student who emailed me. Thank you for that. Now, this is a team effort, guys, so if you need help from me or if I've missed something, please email me. I am here for you, anytime. So Blackboard, the group projects folders, these will be updated as we go through the course. I can also be of assistance to you in any way. I'll be happy to meet with your groups in person. We can work out a time. I've met with students in the past. Just because I'm online doesn't mean I'm not local. I can certainly come and meet you in Lancaster. I prefer to meet in Lancaster if that's at all possible. The NIST, we're going to get into that, the National Institute of Standards and Technology. This is a great resource. These are the federal security guidelines. These will be wonderful. The SANS Institute and case studies that we will go through this semester or research that you find online. All right, that's it for the slideshow. I'm going to let's see if this will come up. Blackboard. All right, that's the announcement I posted for you. Let me see here, groups. All right, I'm going to go in the group. All right, so I just wanted to point out a few things. This is just group 1. These are the different tools you have to exchange information. I think it's amazing that you guys are able to meet on Tuesdays. This will help you guys. I mean, most of the time when you're doing these online assignments, people live all over the states or even in another country. But this is great that you can actually meet in person and talk. So your collaboration tool is right here. You can do like a lecture hall virtual classroom if you wanted to, which is kind of nice. Let's see here. We have file exchanging. You guys can load files up here, look at files, exchange files. You have your group blogging, group discussion boards. This is where I would like to see the status reports. Please write your weekly status reports as a journal entry. Include the minutes of your weekly meeting. Copy and paste any chat sessions or email threads. Please organize the status reports in a professional and organized document. Great. So this is what I'm looking for. And I think that you guys are more than capable of handling this. And I think you'll see that it will keep you on track. It will keep you guys accountable and keep you as a cohesive team. So, and I appreciate your effort in this. This is, like I said, this is a challenge. And, but it is real life. All right. So that's basically it for the group project. I did want to go over the outline a little more in depth, but for some reason, actually, let me just pull that up on my computer so we can talk about it. That's what's so great about these videos, because I can just, pull things up when I need to, and it's not really an issue. It's like being in class, right? So let's see here, documents. Okay, group project. I think it's coming up here. Excuse me, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, that's assignments. All right, here we go. Great. Let's go down here. Okay, let's go into real quick. Let's just talk about the outline and get a little specific about what you're going to be doing. Not too specific because we actually haven't covered most of these things yet. So we're going to talk about this DRP, disaster recovery program. So you're going to be going more in depth into that as part of your organizational background. This will be mostly provided by your case study. So you'll have to really read that probably many, many, many times and become very intimate with the details of the organization. That's what a lot of the being a good consultant means, understanding your client and their needs and really meeting those needs. Business impact analysis. So this goes in depth on the different elements of the BIA. So you're going to talk about the key functions of the company. Really important here is your critical systems and the impact that it will have if they are disrupted. So you talk about physical security, backup systems, vulnerabilities. We will go into this in great depth, and a really, really, really good resource for this is the NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology. They talk about vulnerability a lot, and they go into great detail about vulnerabilities. We will talk about that coming up in future chapters. Okay, IT policies. The policies, these are, it looks like you have 4 policies. You're going to write a policy that governs computers, email, internet usage, and mobile devices, tablets, and phones. Mobile devices has really become a hot issue because, that is pretty much out of the control of the organization. I mean, this is something that the employee takes home with them. Other people have access to it. They probably use it for personal things, watching movies, downloading other things. So the vulnerabilities there are endless, and it's very easy to to download viruses or malware or whatever. So we'll get into all that, but this is important. This right here is becoming something that is vulnerability to many, many, many organizations. All right. So I hope this helps you, and I hope this gives you a little bit more information on the group project, and I'm really looking forward to each week creating a different aspect of the group project and really honing your skills and really reinforcing the information that we're learning. So thank you for your time and attention, and I will look forward to the next video.